So how you guys doing today? So I wanted to touch on this AI commercial bullshit. Okay, because like I know you guys have seen this shit. It's the puppy thing, and it's like, oh, it's like a real dog. You know, the government's gonna ban them. You know, and the AI makes it look like a real fucking dog, like a little puppy. You know, it's running around, and you don't have to take a potty, you don't have to feed it, you don't have to do anything. You know, you just plug it in, charge it, and it's never the same plug and charge. Like, oh, you just plug it right in the USB under its collar, shit like that, and you charge it up, and then you know, you play with it. It's your pet. And you know, how many videos have we seen of this shit where they ordered them? You know, some are like $50, and they get those people on that, and then some are like $30. But it looks so real, and has the old person playing, oh, you know, it's so cute, it's a puppy, you know, and it's like, makes me so happy. Get yours before they're banned, you know. And it's like, well, the dog, all it does is just, it's those old toys that sit there and goes, arr, 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 arr. And some sit up, and some go like, and they'll flip backwards. It's like from a spring-loaded mechanism in it. But it's like, the AI makes it look so real. It's actually, I was watching them this a few months ago when I still had my place. I was watching them on TV, and I don't like it. I think it's fine line between taking advantage of older people because they don't know any better. I watched some commercials and I wasn't even thinking about it, and I thought it was just real actors. And then all of a sudden, you know, I like looked over and I'm like, their lips are off. What? You know, they're talking about like insurance, you know, Globe Life, what is it? Get your food card, you know, get your $9,000 or $900 to $1,200 food card now. If you miss out, you have to wait a whole year to get it, you know. And it's like, well, yeah, you get a food card if you qualify and pay for, you know, was it level C of the health thing. Can't think of what the hell it is. Whatever the health thing they got going now. For old people. But I was like, that's crazy. And it's like, and then I started watching them. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I started watching some of the videos coming up, and they were all AI generated. And they don't say it. But I knew just by looking at it because I've been working with AI, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's AI generated. That's not right. That, and how many actors that are trying to break out that did commercial, you know, you've had Scarlett and all those people as they were growing up, they did commercials too. Now they're not going to have a chance to do commercials because AI is going to take care of it. You know, it's like what did Elon say? He said, you know, 20, 30 years, we're not even going to have to work. We're just going to live, you know, because AI is going to do everything. But I'm like, yeah, you're trusting in a machine too much. Could it be intelligent enough? Yeah, sure. But if it's intelligent enough to run the world, then it's intelligent enough to end it. See my dilemma there? But I'm more pissed off about them making commercials and not putting the stipulation, like when they have, you've seen them before, like the dentist. This is not an actual dentist. Actor betrayal, not a real dentist. Or, you know, it's somewhere on there when they do a commercial, it says actor betrayal, you know. And it's basically, it's an actor pretending to be a doctor or a dentist or whoever. You know, hey, yeah, buy this new ligament, you know. And it's like, down below you'll see actual actor, you know. And it's something that tells you that it's not real. They're not who they say they are because they have to put the truth in advertising. But now it should be an automatic law that says AI generated up in one of the corners somewhere. So that way, you know, it teach the older people, you know, the boomers. And I'm old, but I'm not that old. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I know my AI shit. And it's just it's absolutely mind-bending. But it pisses me off because they're catering to the old person, taking advantage of them. And I don't like that at all. And I think it needs to be outlawed. I really do. I mean, especially that dog thing. I've watched at least 10 videos where they ordered the dog and it weighed nothing like what it was on the video. You know, half it comes in, it's in the bag. It's like, what was it? She tried to open it, and it was supposed to be rechargeable dog. Well, it took batteries. I'm like, that's great. And then what was it? The one of them they sent her two. And she's like, well, screw you, I'm keeping it. It's like she would have given her one of her grandkids or something. And but it was like, yeah, all it did was this one of those that it like kind of like did a shimmy sidewalk, and then it sat, and then it went arr, 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 arr. And then it got up and started shimmying again. Arr, arr, arr. And it's like, it was just it's the same dog from the early 90s they came out with, you know, but now they've taken it to the next step where it's, oh, well, you know, get yours now while it's still fake or real or whatever the hell it's supposed to be. And it's like, it's I don't like it. I feel that they're hunting and purposely to steal from old people. And it's like, now we got these commercials where the people actually look real. And, you know, it's like, well, everybody threw a big shit fit because the Coca-Cola Christmas video with Santa Claus, ho, 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 takes a little truck, which we've had forever, and then he sticks it down into like the little nativity area, and then it becomes a real truck. And everybody got mad because the cartoon Santa was now AI generated and looked real and didn't say it was AI generated. Y'all got pissed about that, but then you let them prey on our old folks with that stupid dog and whatever else they're throwing out. I haven't watched commercials in a while. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, what? Wait. Predatory. And it's a very predatory thing what they're doing. And they know that these older people, hey, they don't really know what it looks real. Because some shit I've watched, and I'm like, holy crap, that looks scary real. You know? And it's like, what was it? They had an AI sing this song, and they made it into a video. And I shit you not, if it didn't say AI generated, I wouldn't have known. She had a beautiful voice, you know, yeah, synthesizers and all that shit will do that. But it was all AI generated. The girl, everything, and they made her a real person. And then they signed it to a label. So they own the AI generation of the person that's AI generated making the song, singing the song, and then if you buy the song, they get to keep all the money. How you people not pissed about that shit? That is crazy in its fucking self. I mean, that should be against the law, because, or at least it needs to state, hey, this is an AI generated, because like YouTube was doing that. If you click on this is AI generated, it'll say up in one of the corners, AI generated. So you know that, hey, it was made with AI. And not everything is bad, I'm just saying, but when it becomes predatory for the almighty dollar, no. Or as soon as we're going to get it, credits, clicks, some clicks. Oh yeah, credits. I'm telling you, demolition, man, we're going to credits. Well, we're going to change the word of dollars into credits. So, you know, clicked off a lot of credits buying shit. You click off a lot of credits paying your rent. You know, that's what we're going to. And then they're going to be able to turn that shit off. Not liking that. Then you put it in the hands of a privately held company that therefore can extract and use our information without our permission. No, that's predatory too. And it's like, they want to go the digital aid because that's what's going to happen. Well, digital, it's not really understanding dollars for dollars, so we're going to exchange it. Your dollars are now going to be credits. You know, that's what they're going to do. They're going to change all this shit. They're slowly changing everything. And it's like look at businesses now. You know, every big company owns those businesses. I think it's down to five big major companies. There's a map. I think you might be able to look on YouTube or Google it. What are the 5 companies that own the majority of all the other companies? and it's crazy. And it's like, it's like Microsoft owns like 500 and something companies, and I'm not saying it is them, but Apple owns like another 783 companies that they bought. So they're running all the companies under companies, and then they own all the companies underneath those companies, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And it's like that. It's crazy, but it comes down to, what was it? There are two, Blackwater and the other one, hold all the credit in the world. What? Two companies, monopoly. Okay, one is not Blackwater, Black something, Blackstone, and Blackstone Financial. They own like 17 trillion in financial assets. Trillion. Okay, they'll basically half the country. Okay, then there's another company. They've been around forever, but they own like, I think, 24 trillion. It's crazy, but it's like, so in reality now you only got two companies controlling the whole thing. I mean, it's so pyramid, man, and nobody's bitching about it. Everybody just lets it go. And it's like, then you start a business, and the only way for you to walk away from the business is you got to sell the business to one of the other businesses above and above and above and above. And they're going to pay you shit on it because that's how they make their money. But that's the only way you could take your lump sum and go away. But it's like, it's crazy because now you're just going to buy their products. The products that you used to sell and get for free, you're now going to have to pay. So if you set it up, make sure you guys set this up correctly. If you ever sell your business, that you get products free for life, or your family does. Generational freedom, if you will, to get these things. I'm just saying, hey, even the postman's wearing shorts and short sleeves, dude. That's crazy. He gets out and puts his mail in the mailbox by the door. Wow, so old-fashioned here still. I mean, it's a fresh breath air. It's a breath of fresh air to see us old school. I even saw him. What was it? The guy had a cart and he was walking around. I was like, what? Well, shit, it's a post guy, and he's just going hitting all the business with the little cart. I was like, that's freaking sassy. That's cool. But yeah, that's part of the shit. It just, they're going after certain age levels, intelligence. I mean, because if they could pick up some young people that don't know any better, well, they'll take their money. They don't care. But it's like, it's all predatory, and it needs to stop. Trump, you need to do something about that. I mean, AI has already taken over too many jobs, way too many jobs. Okay, and it hasn't even scratched the surface on all the jobs it's going to take. Okay, you people don't realize that. AI, by the end of 2027, I saw this, it's going to replace 350 million jobs. But it's only going to make 225 million jobs. But those jobs that it makes, you're going to have to be specialized in AI with either a minimum of a master's or doctorate. I shit you not. In order to have those jobs. Isn't that crazy? And before long, those probably won't be needed because AI can self-regulate itself. Except say we'll have one AI, we'll watch the other AI, and it's the shit is absolutely insane how fast it's growing. Like I was saying, it's like it's gonna take over the libraries. It's gonna you won't be needed. Everything will be automatic. It'll go get the book, put the book back. It'll ship it, save it, do whatever, and then you're already doing it with the doctors, okay, and the nurses and everything. So it's like, and attorneys, the AI is replacing everything, and it's on such a wide spread area that they're like, oh no. It's like, what was the thing they were doing? It was like that we're gonna have AI just listen to you and learn from you. It's not going to take a job. It's just going to listen to you and learn from you. And so it's sitting in the background listening to you deal with all the complaints. At the same time, it's learning how to deal with those complaints. So what do you think is going to happen later on down the road? Well, it's going to replace you because now it could do your job. And so they were doing that with, they were testing it against doctors and nurses and stuff. They said, okay, well, here's what's going on. You know, they let it go through and they learn all the doctor shit. The PhD has a doctorate. And then they put it up against a real doctor, and they had them read the same person with the same issues, everything in the same manner. And the doctor got it wrong and it got it right. That's some scary shit. That is some scary shit going on right there. And they did it with attorneys too. They had some attorneys and paralegals read through these drafts to catch any mistakes, and then they had AI do it. And AI caught all sorts of shit. And the attorneys, the real life people, they missed just a lot of mistakes, and AI caught them all. But it's like, all right, now we're replacing those. It's the world is getting so crazy, and I'm kind of honestly glad that I'm on my way out with this shit, because I can't imagine what are we on? Gen Beta now? Generation Beta is going to grow up with this shit, you know? And it's like, it's hopefully it's got to take over the classrooms. It's got to, you know, where you're just going to have a bunch of guys sitting in front of monitors, security, making sure people are sitting there learning and not causing trouble. And as soon as it causes trouble, they'll go in there, boom, remove them. You'll be screwed. But you'll be flogged or something. I don't know your thoughts on that, because it's when you have the leaders of AI from Google and all the other ones, Microsoft, that purposely walked away, quit, and they're telling everybody this is bad. This is bad. Do not connect it to the internet. This is bad. And nobody's paying a fucking attention. It's bad. Okay? I'm not saying it's going to be, you know, John Connor bad, you know. But Skynet, you know, look what happened when I connected it to the AI. Sure, it fixed all those problems because Skynet was the virus, you know. And it's like, that's all it takes. One AI to cause these problems. Then the other one comes in and goes, oh, no, we got this. And then just wipes it all. See, no problem. All their problems have gone away, you know, because it basically is its own problem. It's like this shit that goes on in the world today, okay? So, they have answers for something, but the thing is, there's no problem for the answer. So what they do is, they make the problem because they already have the answer. Do you see what I'm saying? It's a very twofold minded thing. It gets confusing because we have let's say we have a vaccination for something that doesn't exist. How can we make millions of dollars off of this vaccination? Well, what's a cure? Well, it cures this, but it doesn't exist. Let's make it exist. You hear? Yeah. You got that, COVID people? We have. There's no way you came up in 6 months with a cure in under 6 months. Granted, it screwed up all you people that took it with now you now have heart issues. But that fast, when most of them take anywhere from 4, minimum 5 years to make, to invent, to cover, to make rights wrong rights and everything. But they do that with government all the time. We have a solution, but we don't have the problem. What does it solve? All right, let's make that problem. You know, we have abundance of inventory, military grade weapons and soldiers, and just too much. We don't know what to do because we stockpile for so long. What we need is to get rid of it. How can we get rid of it? We need a war. Well, how can we instigate a war? Let's put some people in planes. Are you guys picking up on this shit yet? And I'm not talking, what do they call that? It's all theory bullshit. Dude, this has all been proven. There are videos on it. There are books on this shit. Okay? Hey, they're doing this shit. You guys are totally blind to it. And it's absolutely crazy. So, I'm going to cut it short. This one went way too long. But that's what grinds my gears this week. Other than that, you guys have a good afternoon. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Whichever side may pop up or wherever the hell it is. Hit that bell so you get notifications when I post shit. Please donate to our pantry. Running low on coffee. Could always like to help. We always appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys. We love you. And you guys all have a good day, okay? Bye-bye.